killing more people than they are saving. End social distancing. This is also deadly behaviour. We need other humans in order to thrive. Actually, we need bacteria and we need viruses to thrive also. But this is what we're saying. There's so many aspects to this. End, track and trace. This is just turning into an endless merry-go-round of testing and tracking and tracing nightmares. Say no to the mask. Do your homework. Find out whether this is a healthy thing to wear and whether it's actually even effective. Say no to the vaccinations. We need to be able to live as humans. We do not want RNA, DNA altering vaccines. Thank you very much. This is making us suspicious. Okay, so we've got the laws, we've got no investigation by the media, we've got no accountability from the government. How can we have a pharmaceutical industry profiting from the tests, profiting from the vaccines, and they are not liable? They are being given indemnity by the government. Do you find this strange? Yes. We are losing faith in our government, and we are rapidly losing faith in our medical professionals also. Too many questions remain unanswered. We need the media to be held accountable also. Are they giving us the truth? No! We are starting to ask really whether they are. Okay, freedom of speech and censorship. Does it sound right to you that in a democracy you can be fined £10,000 for having a demonstration? No. Somebody more local, please come and find whoever's got the mic if you need to share your story and have your say. Do come and take some leaflets. Read what's in them, share them with the passers-by. We need to stand together, we need to educate each other. This whole scam is being run on fear, ignorance, and quite frankly, laziness, okay? We need to do our homework, we need to stop deferring responsibility to other people, to our governments, to our scientists, and to our doctors, because we are not entirely sure that they're in charge of what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to leave it with you. Who wants to take the microphone next? We need to keep it peaceful, we need to keep the language clean, and whatever we say, we need to say it in love, okay? We've also got, apparently, Kate Shiramani, who will be talking to us at around 1:30, so stick around for that. This guy has got something to say.
Family, community, culture, music, family, love. Versus control, fear, more control, lies, and more control. And this planned, damn it, because all the evidence is out there, has been planned for a long, long time. Documented, Rockefeller, 2010. It's called Lockstep. Last October, Event 201. Bill Gates has got his fingers in all pies. He's paying the advisors. He's built up governments worldwide. The plan to execute all of us.
He's a human slayer.
Now, I'm pro-choice. You believe what you want. Find out what you want. But the truth is, we stand for freedom. We stand for truth. So I ask all public servants who we pay for, look after the people. You are the people, brothers and sisters. Stand up for truth. We're all under orders from above and above and above and above. The world is controlled like a pyramid, and the gang at the top do not believe in God, Jah, Yahweh, Allah, Krishna, Buddha, whatever. Just life, family, friends, love, community. So I ask all of you to find out, to wake up, to find your truth, to share your truth with all your family and friends. Flood your social media with your truth. Do not be divided. We are the same blood, black, white, Chinese. Yeah, we're all humans, and we are the 99%. Yeah, so the truth has to win. So, police, you swore an oath. to defend and serve the people,
COVID-19.
not to take over and serve your corporate government elite masters. We come in peace, we stand for truth, and all those in the judicial, the law, be balanced. The truth has to come out. For all those abusing power, we'll forgive you, but we're going to find you. And all you at the top, Rockefeller, Rothschild, Windsor, Bill Gates et al., Davos crowd, the UN, the World Health Organization, do not enslave us, do not tag us, do not poison us. You have a duty of care to us, and we must defend our rights. So, power to the people. May truth and common sense and common law. We're from a great land, it's called Albion. This is the land of King Arthur. This is the land of Robin Hood. This is the land of the Knights of the Round Table. Do not take our holy grail. We are a royal family, all of us. So, to all of you, I can only talk and share because I care. And if you care, stand up for your rights, for your family, for homeless, for all those who are struggling. We just want to live in a world in peace and with our basic human rights. To see our loved ones, to travel, to gather, to pray to whoever you believe in, to return to our culture, our Sunday lunch, our festivals, our parties, our freedom. Because if you read it, they still haven't proved it. COVID-19 has not been isolated. It has not been proven beyond reasonable doubt that it is a virus. According to postulates, I'm no scientist. The scientists, they're eugenicists and social behavior controlists. And the data cooked, made up, over the top. Yeah? And the television constantly brain television us. Yeah? Stand up for truth, brothers and sisters. So, what are we going to do?
Take our freedom back. Take our freedom back.
Stand up for your rights. Thank you very much.
Yes, we do, and we need to stop playing pandemic parties, stop playing our part in this pantomime, and start looking after each other again. Some people have never come out of lockdown. There are still old people who cannot see their relatives, who are only able to see their relatives outside.
My sister's in the care home and I can't see her. The lockdown.
Exactly. Some people never came out of lockdown. Old people, you can only see your old relatives in the garden outside wearing masks, and you may not touch them. Is that acceptable?
No.
I mean, some people have never come out of lockdown. We need to start looking after all of our vulnerable in society. Are we making a priority for one illness over all other ills in society? This is crazy. Anyway, I'll wait till someone comes up to me and wants to have their say. Thanks for listening.
Regarding evidence to support the use of face masks. We got a response back. The DHSC does not hold the information you've requested. There is no evidence on the use of face masks to support your health. There is, however, plenty of studies showing you it can lead to hypoxia. if you do one thing with your life when you're wearing a mask, is read the effects of hypoxia on your system. It's really simple, really. I'm just like everybody else. I'm just someone in the ground, I'm just someone in the street. My name's Lou. I simply call myself Mother's Son. I don't have a slave name, I've given that one up. I'm trying to get rid of the rest of it now. I used to believe, just like everybody else, that we could get ill from one another. I used to believe that crap. But then I started to remember as a child, I used to look after my mother when she was ill, and I never got ill. She used to look after me when I got ill, and she didn't get ill too. But I'm supposed to believe there's this fantasy thing now that I can catch from everyone and it's going to kill me. But then my mind starts saying, well, if this crap was real, I don't think my fathers and my forefathers and the forefathers before them would be here either. It seems like the only illness going round at the moment is stupidity. That's what really seems to be going on. They want us to put our nappy on our faces, a muzzle. Don't need a muzzle. I'm 53 years old, I know. I've been quiet all my life. I stayed quiet. I stayed quiet when I was molested. And I stayed quiet when I was brutally raped. But now as an adult, I've decided I'm not going to stay quiet anymore because it's not an okay thing to do to children. Look at what they're doing to our children. If you don't give a shit about yourself, that's very well. That's you, isn't it? But we need to look after the children. What are they doing to the children? This is really a battle about the future, about our children's lives moving forward from here. I have a daughter, and I made sure her childhood was not the same as mine. And I certainly don't want her adult life to be enslaved and bending the knee to what? To put a nappy on your face that only makes you ill? Really? No. What's the social distance? That's called anti-social distance when you're not getting in close with someone. Yeah, I don't need that crap. That's the sort of thing you need when you need a nappy. We've got people on the streets. I don't want my daughter to end up on the streets.
Like me.
Like this lady here. They're not looking after us. They don't give a shit about us. They tell us they want to do things for our health. They're just neglecting to say it's for the bad health. Not for good health. They're just leaving out a little word. They want to treat you when you get ill. They don't want to heal you. Words have meaning. When we're ill, we need to be healed. They said that to me. We got these treatments for you. When I went into them, I'd had a stroke and half my body was not in use. We got these treatments from you. That's what they said. And I continued to get more ill as time went on. Until 2 years after my stroke, I just said, well, look, my weight's rocketed. I got blood coming out where it shouldn't be coming out. I got folds in my skin. My mind's all over the place. And your drugs can suddenly kill me. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not letting you put an insulin pump in me. I'm just not letting it. I've decided to do something else. Decided to go on the water fast and, well, eat fruits and vegetables. Look at them, what that shit done to me. I got the body I had when I was 20. I couldn't get into a size 34-inch waist before that because I was doing a treatment instead of actually a cure. We can cure ourselves from AIDS, but we're not really allowed to talk about that. I'm not allowed to actually stand here and say exactly what I did step by step because I'll be arrested. It's against the Cancer Act. I thought the Cancer Act would be here to protect us, but it seems like half these laws don't protect us, like these guidelines don't protect us.
Is going on around Wales and around the UK right now, but it's absolutely horrendous. We actually started realising what was going on because we followed this for some time now. If you actually know what the plan is and you can see what the end goal is, none of this is random whatsoever. It's a long agenda being rolled out to us from the Rockefeller Foundation from 2010. So when we actually seen what was going on in Caerphilly, which obviously is only about an hour away or 40 minutes away from us, when they put a testing centre there, we actually seen and knew the fact that they were going to lock it down first. I've got a lot of friends in Melbourne, in Australia, and they are terrified, they are scared, they've got no weapons, they've got absolutely nothing to defend themselves whatsoever. They are going to be using Caerphilly exactly the same thing as what they've been doing in Melbourne. So what they've been doing is testing people. There's no deaths, there's no nothing. They are testing people, rising the tests up. And what they've done now is close the nursing homes down, as the gentleman said before, so we cannot see our elderly relatives. And they are coming for our elderly, they're coming for our children. Then they're now shutting a lot of the schools down, I'm not sure how many, and now they've put it on full lockdown. Funny enough, 6 o'clock last night, has this actually got, COVID-19 actually got a watch or a calendar? It's absolutely ridiculous. On Monday there's more stuff happening around the UK, and we are going to be looking to go into full lockdown very, very quickly. So the problem is when people are going to get tested, they're putting cases up and not deaths, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to talk about this now. I'm going to bring on a good friend of ours and a lady who's actually the lady that speaks at Trafalgar Square, a natural nurse in a toxic world, and it's Kate Shamani. So I'm going to give her a ring right now, and I'm going to get her to explain why these tests are not good and exactly what these vaccinations do and the plan which is coming forward. So give me 2 seconds.
Now we are having terrorism inflicted on us from our government. They are using the Red Army techniques called the 3Ds: disability, dependency and dread. They are telling all of us healthy people, that we have this dreaded lurking. They are telling us to wear masks. Masks do not stop the spread of a virus. Viruses are so small they go straight through a mask. That mask is a gag. It is a tool of compliance to show that you are willing to collapse to your knees and allow these perpetrators of terrorism to overtake you. Those masks will damage your health. There are many scientific, evidence-based studies to prove this. Those tests are done to make everyone look sick. Never in my career of 35 years have I known them to take healthy people and quarantine them. This is all an attempt to collapse the economy, to take the houses and businesses from us, the people. They are even printing ration cards. Boris Johnson tells you what he's going to do. He has told you that there will be food and water shortages if there is another surge of this fictitious virus. I'm still looking for the first wave. There wasn't one. They are coming for your children. It is written in the Public Health Control of Infectious Disease Act of 1984 that they can remove your children and put them in a place of quarantine. They will use the Children's Act of 2004. They will use the 1989 Child Protection Act. They will use the Safeguarding Act. And they are going to take the children. There are social worker jobs being advertised all over the world to handle this surge in children that are going to come into the care of social services. This is fact. Boris Johnson stated in one of his public addresses that they had a fast army test response team to go into schools and offices. He didn't say factories. He didn't say shops. He said schools. They are going to take your children. This is a plan. This is the plan. Are you going to let them take your children? No! This is all fact, people. You do not own your children in the UK. You merely have parental responsibility till they are 18. There is a thing called the clinic competency. Your children can even consent to a vaccine all on their own. Now let's talk about those vaccines. That new vaccine is like no other. No past vaccine has ever been proven safe. No past vaccine has ever been proven effective. This new vaccine is like no other. It goes into your DNA, that's your genetic code. It begins to replicate. It changes you forever. You will no longer be classed as human. You will be transhuman. They can then put a patent on you. They can own you and they can kill you, and it will not be genocide. This is fact. That vaccine is going to be made compulsory by bringing it into all policies. You won't be able to go to work. You won't be able to go to school. You won't be able to travel. You won't be able to shop unless you have that vaccine. And that is how they will get people to take it. Many will die immediately. That vaccine links up to the smart grid, which has been laid on lockdown. They can measure your pulse, your temperature, your respiration, what you've eaten, whether you're pregnant, whether you have even orgasm. That is fact. They will be able to look you up and know your every move. Boris Johnson told us in his 2016 United Nations public address that the UK leads in the technology where they will be able to see your every movement. You will not be able to move without them knowing what you're doing. They also told us the technology of putting something as small as a red blood cell into your body to deliver medicines. Let me tell you, people of Swansea, it's not to deliver medicines. It is to deliver nanoparticles around your body, controlled by the electromagnetic pulse radiation. They can move those into your brain, into major blood vessels. This is fact. Now let me tell you about the NHS. You were told to stay home, protect the NHS. The NHS belongs to the people. It was set up by Andre Bevin. We paid for it. Free healthcare at the point of source. On the 29th of April 2020, NICE, the National Institute for the Centres of Excellence, gave authority to the doctors and nurses to remove all treatment, that's food, water, essential medication, from the most vulnerable who cannot reach their life goals, critical frailty score 6 and above. That's disabled children, that's disabled adults, that's blind people, people with autism, people with cancer, people with underlying conditions. Do you know they have been murdering the elderly and the infirm and the vulnerable using a cocktail of midazolam and morphine? I have so many testimonies of NHS nurses and staff wishing to whistleblow. We are getting a law firm together. We will see them in a court of law and try them for acts of genocide. More people have died in this lockdown due to this genocide, due to cancer, due to not having their treatment, than have ever died of this phony COVID-19. This is a spiritual war. Do we have anyone in the audience who's a Christian, who is a Muslim, who is of any faith? Say I. I'm assuming that you're all going to find your faith. Because if you read from Matthew through to Genesis, if you read Quran If you read the Jehovah's Witness Bible, any of Scripture, it will tell you exactly what is happening now. Do you know that the enzyme that is in the new vaccine is called luciferase? And let me tell you what else is in the vaccine. It has a patent number, 060606, the mark of the beast. What else is in those vaccines? In all vaccines. Aluminium, mercury. They destroy your immunity. They go to your brain and cause dementia. Viruses, funguses, mold, aborted fetal DNA, RNA, MRC5 from a male aborted fetus, WI38 from a female aborted fetus. They turn into cancer. Where is evidence in this? 1 in 2 in their lifetime in the UK get cancer. By 2050, that is set to be everyone. That is all of your children. I ask you now, are you going to die on your knees? Are you going to acquiesce to the enemy? Are you going to accept another lockdown? They are going to take your businesses. They are going to take your houses. They are coming for your children, and they are going to remove you from your houses under this new law. There are no laws to protect you anymore. They can detain you under the Mental Health Act with only 1 doctor instead of 3 psychiatrists. They can remove you from your home. They can raise your home to the ground. They can kill your pets. They can burn all of your belongings till you have nothing. Will you rise? Will you act? Will you follow me? Come to Trafalgar Square on September 19th at 12 midday, where we will fight for your freedom. Thank you to the people of Swansea.
Each other about that. You know, get together, do what you can to help each other. If anybody else would like to share their stories, the mic is still open, so come and let me know. Thanks.
Surprised at anything that I saw in 30 years. I saw some things I was trained to deal with and I dealt with them. I've now been inside for 18 months. I've never, ever been as shocked and surprised at things I've seen in the last couple of weeks and months. I've seen ordinary members of the public basically damaging themselves, putting a mask on, but we know damages themselves because of the physical damage, hypoxia or hypocapnia, but also psychologically tortures them. It's another point of demeaning you, bringing you to your knees. And I've seen parents putting a mask on their toddlers, on children.
You're not safe, you're not right.
There is a quote, and I wish I knew where the quote came from, because it always adds a little gravitas when you can properly source the material. But hopefully it's a famous quote, you don't know it, so hopefully it shouldn't make an issue. And the quote goes something like this: all it takes for evil to succeed is for good people to do nothing. This is evil. Putting a mask on your child, physically damaging the child, psychologically torturing the child, you're teaching that child to fear. You're teaching that child to fear other people. We're a sociable species. We need to get together, not fear people. I've also seen people giving up their rights. Now, a little while back, there was the George Floyd murder, which was abhorrent, and it created tens of thousands of people walking the streets throughout the cities of Britain. Rioted, I'm not saying to riot, but they were demonstrating. And every single one of the people in this country have had their rights taken away. Not a murmur. What's wrong with you? Are you just going to accept people taking your rights, your dreams, all your aspirations for the future? They're gone. They're not coming back unless you take them back. And nothing's happening. What's wrong with you people? Wake up. Wake up to what's being done to you. You don't have to accept it. And you don't have to create tens of thousands going on a march, streets. All you need to do is say no. Just say no to what you're being told to do. Don't be violent. No need for violence, no need to demonstrating. Just say no. They've just locked down Caerphilly. What would happen if everybody in Caerphilly said, no, we're not doing that. Sorry, we go back to normal, do as we are. There's nothing they can do. The city and county of Swansea is about 250,000 people. So you've got the city of Swansea, Portadown, the Gowan, etc. Can you imagine if they brought the lockdown into Swansea? 250,000 people. Just saying, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go back to normal, thank you. We're all right. 250,000 people, so there's nothing they can do. You've all got to get together. Little pockets here and there, it's not going to work. Here's what I think. Yes, worst case scenario, one or two of you might get arrested. Oh, you might get fined. That's option A. Option B, if you conform, you've already seen what happens with option B. You lose your jobs. You lose your livelihoods. You lose every dream and aspiration that you've ever had in your whole life taken away from you. So we've got option A, and if there's enough of you, you're not going to get into trouble, but let's say you get caught.
So I'm going to read this following a poem about how called the Golden Age. So they lied about the lagamide, they lied about tobacco, they lied about asbestos, they lied about mercury, they lied about opioids, they're lying about vaccines, they lied about aluminium in deodorant,